Hello. It's me, Carla, coming back at you with another video. This time I'm doing something a little different than what I normally done before, since I decided to go on YouTube and try to find other videos that'll help people, or that better yet, help me with the process of what I've just done on my birthday. I decided to go ahead and journal my journey with it. Well, first of all, before we get into anything, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share my video. So, this video is more about the birthday gift I basically gave to myself. My gift to myself, outside of going to go see Prince on the movie theater on this past Sunday, was to actually get my tongue re-pierced. I say re-pierced because I've already had a traditional tongue piercing before, and now I've got snake eyes. So I'm going ahead and vlog my journey with video so that I can also not only make content for my channel, but to also follow along with my journey to figure out how things were looking and how my progress is going. So to back up just a little bit on how things started, I had my tongue pierced on September 3rd after 5 o'clock, around 5 o'clock in the evening, which was my birthday. Well, my birthday was that morning, but I had it done that evening because I was just trying to find something to get into. Today is September the 5th, but it's after 5. So it's been exactly 2 days since I had it done. Day one, I went to Kiku to get something to eat with my family, thinking I was going to eat some steak, right, some shrimp, oh yeah, and some mixed vegetables. Because as soon as I even tried to eat a piece of salad, that lettuce got wrapped around there, that had to go. Tried to eat a piece of shrimp, thinking it was going to be soft enough, couldn't hardly eat it. Tried to eat a nice, juicy piece of cut up steak, that was a no-go. So I didn't even try the vegetable. And after that, I went home. I've been washing my mouth out ever since I had it done with some sea salt water. I just took some sea salt. Thankfully, I already had some in the cabinet, and put it in an old jug of water, like the water bottles. Put it in there, a bunch of it in there, and then add some water and just shook it up. And I just rinsed my mouth out with it after I brushed my teeth. Now, I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this or not, but I have been using some Orgel, the 4X Orgel, just to try to help a little bit with the pain because, oh my God, the pain was something serious. It was actually the second worst piercing I've ever had. The first worst piercing I've ever had was actually the original tongue piercing that I had that went down the center of my tongue. This is the second one that's worse than the other ones. And the third is the septum because I've had to do the septum twice. Woo! And I hope I don't have to redo this snake eye because I don't know if I will redo it again because this mug hurt. So I did have a lisp at first because it was very badly swollen. I still have a little bit of a lisp today, but it's not as bad. I'm able to tolerate a little bit more. The swelling is still there. The tenderness, oh my gosh, is still there. I've been taking Tylenol, extra strength. Ever since I started, I can't take NSAIDs because of the surgery that I had on my health journey. So that's a no-go because that's what I did with my other piercing on my tongue. I actually took NSAIDs, which was ibuprofen, for swelling. So I'm not able to take that because of the surgery. So I've been actually taking just Tylenol only as far as any type of pain medication outside of the Orgel that I put on there topically or the sea salt water that I just wash my mouth out with. And I've been doing the sea salt water and all of this stuff ever since it actually happened. Now, I didn't think to ask the person who pierced my tongue because it was a different person I normally get my piercings with. I actually went to somebody else. So I'm kind of like nervous about it, and I'm hoping that it goes well, but they were recommended by somebody else I knew. So I'm hoping that all that goes well. You know, I don't have any problem with it. They just told me, no, don't use anything to wash my mouth out with that had alcohol in it. But I don't use like mouthwash that real strong anyway. But I know how sea salt is because I've had other piercings in the past that I had to use sea salt water for, like with my industrial when it got infected. So I do know that sea salt water and stuff like that will help, fight infection and help heal these piercings. So that's all that I've mostly been using is just the sea salt water after I brush my teeth. And well, I use it during the day too because I don't bring my toothbrush and toothpaste to work with me. So after I eat at work, I'll drink just a little sip of water to get whatever's left out of my mouth out, especially like the peanut butter that I was eating yesterday. I think I ate a little bit of peanut butter today. Yesterday, I was mostly on all liquids. I had the protein shake yesterday morning, protein shake for lunch, and I ate a little bit of chicken salad yesterday evening. When I got ready to eat the chicken salad yesterday evening, the celery was a little bit too much, so I had to be careful with it. It's not like I can talk and eat and, watch TV. I have to actually focus on what I'm doing when I'm eating because I have to remember you got something new in your mouth. Don't bite the bar and don't bite your tongue. So it's like I can't be distracted while I'm eating. Then today I had the protein shake this morning. I did eat some more chicken salad for lunch and I just ate some more chicken salad for dinner. So I am able to eat a little bit more. Plus, with me having to eat the protein, not the protein, the calcium chews 4 times a day. Ooh, the first day, yesterday, was horrible. It was so hard. Better yet, the day I got it done, I should have took the calcium chew before I had it done, but I didn't think about it. And when I had to take that 8 o'clock calcium chew that night, ooh, and I had it pierced at 5 o'clock, oh, I was want to cry so bad. It was hurting so bad. Yesterday when I got up in the morning, my tongue was it was hurting so bad. It was sore. It was felt like it was dried out. But once I rinsed it out with the sea salt water that morning, it started feeling a lot better. But the calcium chews, they were still a challenge for me yesterday. By last night, I decided to warm them up instead of just making them like solid, make them a little soft. And it made it a lot easier for me to chew today. So today, they've been a lot easier. So basically, my chewing has gotten a lot better. I don't know if I mentioned this already. The swelling in my tongue has gone down a lot. I have noticed that the white stuff is now coming around the balls of the end of my tongue. I don't know if you can see it well, but the white stuff is now coming around it. And I remember that when I had my tongue pierced the first time, it got the white, slimy looking stuff around it. And the person that did it then told me that that was because it was healing. So I'm thinking that now, okay, it must be healing well because I see the little white stuff now. And I remember when, like, if I had a bump or something on my tongue, I was known for plucking them off with the pair of fingernail clippers. I would cut them off. If I bit my tongue or something and it got irritated, it would turn white and have that funny looking white color to it. So I see that white color again. So I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'm good. And I'm not worried about it anymore. But it is sore. It's still kind of purplish underneath. If you can tell, it's like a little purplish, like where the balls are. But I know this is only day 2, and it's just going to take some time. So I'll be back tomorrow with the follow-up after 5 o'clock, and we'll see how it goes. Hey, YouTube. This is now day 3 of my snake eye piercing. So I'm going to try to do this quick because I'm on Gigi duty with my little 7-month-old grandbaby. So today, the swelling is still there. The tenderness has been on and off. I would probably give it a 5 out of 10 today. I saw a little bit of the white stuff, but I can also see like a little crease next to the balls now. I guess like where the balls are sitting in my tongue. But I haven't really tried anything hard to eat yet. Eating my calcium chews have been a lot better, but it's still challenging. I haven't used as much of the Oragel. I'm trying to think what the name of it is. I haven't used much of the Oragel today, but I have been using a lot of the sea salt water. So if anything, I may check and see where it is on Monday. and see, do I need to do any adjustments with the bar or anything like that. But right now, I'm sitting on a 5 out of 10. I'm still taking Tylenol. I took it maybe twice today. And of course, I'm going to be taking it again later on. So that's where I'm at today on day number 3 on the snake eye piercing. It is now day 4 of my snake eyes. So let me tell you what my update is. Today's pain is somewhere between, sometime it'll get up to like a 6 out of 10. Then again, it's a 5 out of 10. But right this minute, because I just cleaned it, well, for the evening that is, because I will be going to bed soon. It's right around maybe a 3-ish or 4 out of 10. But today, I was actually able to eat a little more food. Instead of my regular chicken salad, I had a couple of pieces of my birthday Kiko dinner, which was some steak and some shrimp and a little bit of mixed vegetables. Surprisingly, the shrimp was not it, okay? Couldn't really do the shrimp, but I was able to do the steak, thank goodness, because the steak was so tender. I saw it when he cooked it. I was like, oh, this gonna be the bomb. I'm gonna be able to eat it. But on that particular day, I couldn't. So I got to hurry up and eat it. Thank goodness it's, I don't have that much left because I did have 2 servings of it today. One for lunch, well, one kind of sort of for brunch, and then another one for dinner. But I'm still drinking my protein shakes, of course. I'm going to see if I can get some more protein shakes tomorrow so I can possibly double up when I go to work so that I don't have to worry about trying to do the extensive cleaning on it. That hurts. Okay, when I let it hit the roof of my mouth, that's when it really hurts. So I have to kind of watch when I speak. Yes, as you can tell, I still have a list. Now, speaking of lists, let me give you an idea of what's really going on. I went by my original piercer and tattooer, the one who did 98% of all my piercings, and this one. He didn't do my original tongue piercing, but he did do the rest of them. And he did 98% of all my tattoos. And then the one that he didn't do, he went over one of them, but the other one he didn't work on. So I found out from him, it's a possibility that the bar is not the right grade. It might not be the grade that he uses. I'm not sure because I didn't ask him what the material of the bar was. But I know now I won't be letting nobody else pierce it but him. And then on top of that, because it kind of threw me off because when I got my tongue pierced, they didn't ask for my ID. So that kind of, I should have took that as a red flag and get up out of there. But I was so into wanting to get it done. Instead of waiting to the next day or later on that day, I could have got it done by my God. But you live and you learn. But at least I know now that my guy is, helping me out through it. Because he said if I have any problems with it, he actually looked at it today. He said it looked like it's healing fine. The bar I thought was going to be too short. That's why I went by there and let him look at it to see was it too short. And he said, no, it looks like it's just fine. I got the little white stuff on it. I don't know if you can see it or not around the bars. But he said that's the healing. So it looked like it's healing properly. I remember I had that from my original tongue ring in the middle. But I'm like, okay, everything looking good. I went over like the cleaning processes that they told me compared to what he told me originally. And I was like, yeah, they told me no alcohol, that kind of thing. I don't drink alcohol, but I do use Listerine with my piercing like I did with my other one. And I was like, okay, they just told me to use sea salt. And he was like, no, you can use alcohol stuff because alcohol is going to help sterilize it. So, of course, me being me, I went to my nearest Walmart as soon as I left him, and I got some of this. So, yeah. And so I've been cleaning it with that this evening. I'm still using my water with my sea salt in it. And I went and got some Kanka. I think that's the name of it. I don't have the the bottle in front of me. Well, it just says oil paint on the receipt. But I think it's Kanka, Kanka. I'll have it in my next segment when I get ready to do tomorrow's follow-up. But I drill a lot when I talk. So I try not to talk too much which is kind of hard to do because my job requires me to talk. But anywho, right now my pain, like I said, is about 3-4 ish. It's kind of elevating a little bit because I keep hitting it in the top of my mouth. So I'm gonna go ahead and just let it rest for the night. And that's it for, oh, and I did take Tylenol, 2 extra strength Tylenols, one this morning, and again, maybe around 5-ish this evening. Didn't really need it, but I just went on, took it to make sure it stays in my system so that the pain don't get up there anymore. But that's for today, day number 4. Hello, hello, hello. It's me. It is now day number 5 with my Snickers. Well, let me tell you. It's been a roller coaster ride today. Because first of all, it started off at maybe a 3 to 4 out of 10 with the pain. And I had no swelling. And then by the end of the day, with me talking a lot, keep that in mind, talking a lot, and the pain increased. Plus, I didn't get a chance to really rinse it the way I needed to throughout the day, which I think played a part in that as well. The pain went from a level 3 to a level 6. So by the time I got a chance to finally eat something, I really hadn't been eating anything all day. I hadn't really been drinking enough water. I've been just sipping on hot tea all day. And it just wasn't what I needed to be doing in order to heal the process. I did have some white stuff around the left ball. And when I took it off this morning, I don't know if you're supposed to take it off or not, but I did. I washed my hands and I just nicely took it off. It did make it feel even better. So that's why I say it like it went down to maybe a 3-ish, 4, maybe more like a 2 or 3. I'll give it that out of 10 this morning. But when I started talking, this bad boy started hurting because it started clicking and moving around in my mouth. That sucker went from a serious 6, like it was nothing. And then I noticed that in the mirror that it did start swelling some. So I just got home. I just cleaned it, brushed my teeth. First I rinsed it with the sea salt water, and then I brushed my teeth, and then I used my Listerine. And I know in my last clip I mentioned the pain reliever stuff that I was using. This is actually what I had got. It's just a little liquid drop, and what I try to do if my hands are clean, because I really don't want to put the brush in my mouth and then put it back in the tube, I try to put it on my finger and just put a little dab on there and just tap real quick. Or if I'm at a certain position, then I can just let it drip, especially when it's behind my tongue, like under my tongue, behind my bottom teeth. The ball is starting to irritate back there just a little bit because I'm not used to having anything right there. So sometimes it does get a little tender, and I may just drop a couple of drops back there just to let it, get a little numbed for a minute and get a little relief. I am still taking the Tylenol. I have already taken it twice already. The 2 extra strength Tylenol. I took it one at 5 o'clock this morning. Then I took it again at 2 o'clock this afternoon. I will be taking another dose before I go to bed tonight, that's for sure, with some of the Kenka. I think that's how you pronounce it. But as far as my eating is concerned, my calcium chews, I'm not having any problem with it. I just can't conversate and talk. That's the biggest thing. I cannot conversate and talk at the same time. Of course, I had my protein shake this morning. And for lunch, I really didn't have lunch. It was more like dinner, so to speak. It was like lunch and dinner put together because I went to Chicken Salad Chick and got some more chicken salad. And I did eat a little bit of fruit, but I noticed that when you eat inside, they give you a slice of pickle. And I do love pickles. But I learned you can't eat no pickles with no open tongue ring. It just don't work. It just don't work, my dear. It don't work. It hurt. And that just set it off. So my tongue was literally burning all the way home. Even though I did, have some sea salt with me, it needed to be diluted just a little bit more because it added a little bit more kick to that burn. Woo, it was on fire. Do you hear me? That's when that 6 was just like sizzling 6. So it was a sizzling 6 until I got home. Now it's more of a mellow 4 because it's trying to subside some. But that's day 5 for me. Oh, and I did forget to mention this from yesterday when I went to go see my actual piercer. He was saying that, I have to be real careful with certain piercing people because I don't want to get, hepatitis and all this other stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and put this out there on my YouTube channel so I can get him some more business because the man is the bomb.com. If you are happen to be anywhere near Atlanta, Georgia, please travel a few extra miles south to Clayton County and you will hook up with my boy Cliff at Hollywood Tattoos. This is not a promo. This is to get my man some business because homeboy is on it. Do you hear me? He is on it. He is on it. He know his stuff. He will school you all about your piercings and your tattoos. He's been in business for well over 20-something years, I'm thinking, but I know there's a 20 in it. So look my boy up if you ever want a good piercing in the state of Georgia. Even if you don't, just travel to Georgia and get it. Now, wish he had done mine because he had said that he normally, when he do snake eyes, he don't do them on the tip and he don't do the horizontal. So I'm thinking he does more like the frog ones, I think, where they put 2 in the top, but it's a little further back or something. I can't understand it, but maybe my brain process it's like a traditional tongue piercing in the middle, except for you got 2 of them on the side. But that's my boy Cliff. Make sure you look him up at Hollywood Tattoos. I wish he had done my snake eyes, but it is what it is. You live and you learn. But that's day number 5 for me. See you all tomorrow. Hello, hello, hello. It is now day number 6 with the snake eyes. All right, here we go. Now, I know some people video, they're like, oh, I'm at a 0 pain, da-da-da-da-boo-boo, lies you tell, okay? I'm here to tell you the truth. Now, mind you, the pain is not bad, but by the end of the day, if you're doing a lot of talking, your tongue is not going to like it, okay? It's not going to like it, period, point, and blank. Because for me, when I'm driving, I'm going to be singing, or like I said, at work, I'm going to be talking. When I started off the day, it was kind of burning a little bit. I used a little sea salt water. It went down to maybe a tolerable 3 out of 10, okay? Up until maybe around, I would say about 2:30-ish, it kind of hovered to around 4-ish, okay? By the time I got home, after class, after all this other stuff I had to do, which was pushing 8 o'clock, Sister Kate was hurting. It was more like a 5.5 hurting. And every now and then, it would kind of spike us, like how you have like a pain, that's like a shooting pain kind of thing. When it shot, it hit 6. Shot, hit 6, go back to 5. Shot, hit 6, go back to 5. So I tried to just use a little sea salt water to kind of mellow it out some so I could be able to eat something. But all while I'm eating, it's like, oh, I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this. Hey, you done too much talking. So now that I've just cleaned it with of course, brushing my teeth with my regular toothpaste. I did change my toothbrush because I did read on Chat GPT, that when you get a new piercing, you need to swap out your toothbrush. So keep that in mind. I should have said that in video number 1 because I did it back in the beginning when I first found out about it. So I did change my toothbrush out in the very beginning. So I'm now using a new toothbrush. And then my sea salt water, of course, I'm still using that. And of course, my Listerine. I have not used the canker all day, but I will be using it when I finish this video so I can go to bed and I can rest. I have taken Tylenol 3 times today. I took it first thing this morning around 5. I took it again around 2 o'clock. And then I just took it right before I did this video, which is roughly between 8 and 9 o'clock in the evening. So that's where the pain is on that. Is it tolerable? Yes. Can I still eat yet? It comes in waves. So today, the only thing I had today was I had a protein shake this morning because I was not at home. I had another protein shake for lunch. And then for dinner, I had some chicken salad. I tried to eat a cracker, which I normally don't eat crackers, but it was just like, okay, I really haven't been eating that much today. So one cracker is not going to really hurt me, the little thin ones. It's kind of hard to chew because it would bump it from that side that I would chew on. I'm scared to chew on this side because I'm scared I have a habit of putting my tongue in the way when I chew on the right side. So I just been mostly chewing on the left side because I can work it better with the side of my tongue versus the tip. But yeah, chicken salad, because I can use my tongue, the top of my tongue behind the piercing and the roof of my mouth to kind of help get that down and then just swallow. The calcium chews, like I said before, repeatedly, take my time. It's getting a little bit better. Just take my time. Unfortunately, I think my Kiku food is going to have to be thrown in the trash because tomorrow it will be a complete week that I've had it. And I don't like keeping that kind of food out that long because it's already been cooked and it's not frozen. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to trash the rest of my Kiku dinner. But, you know, it is what it is. I didn't expect to have this happen this long where I couldn't eat nothing, literally, but protein shakes really and chicken salad, because chicken salad is soft, or peanut butter. But I haven't had any peanut butter today. I don't even want any. I did want some early, but I don't want none now because I already brushed my teeth. I'm ready for bed. So that is day number 6. And I will be coming back every day until this sucker stops hurting. Now, as far as a close-up look, I don't know if you can see any white stuff on it. I didn't even look to see after I brush my teeth, but I will look at it afterwards. So this is day number 6. I will see you tomorrow for day number 7. Bye. Hello, hello, hello. It is now day number 7 of my Snickers. Whew, I'm just getting home, so I'm going to hit this right now. Today has been, I want to say, a good day, but not the best yet. I'm weighing in between a 3 and a 4. So it's like 3.5, 4 kind of thing. The biggest thing I noticed today is that my lips just felt dry. I kept licking them. And I did notice that my mouth just, it's like I can't drink enough today. I don't know if that's normal or not. I don't remember. My first piercing, it's been, oh God, well over almost 20 years ago since I had the first one done. So I don't remember this part. That's one reason why I feel like it's so important for me to journalize at this time. And not, you know, besides also doing some content for my channel. But yeah, so I'm in between the 3 and the 4-ish, more like a 3.5. I've had certain days where I got maybe like a couple of spikes of pain. Depends on what I was doing. I've been doing a lot of talking today. And like I said in the other previous days, that talking is just not the thing. It's not the thing. But of course, like I said, with my job, I'm required to talk a lot. And it is what it is. So maybe I may have to, I think I heard somebody else mention something about getting some type of chapstick or something. So going to have to end up doing something, lip balm, something, keeping water nearby, something, because that dryness and the tongue part, it's like if you think about when you burn your tongue eating something real hot or drinking something real hot, you get like this white something like a film or something on your tongue. That's what it feels like. It feels like I burnt my tongue. And I know I drink hot tea every day. So I'm hoping I didn't burn my tongue. It didn't feel like I burnt it because I'm, you know, preparing it differently than what I used to do. So I have had my tongue recently scorched, maybe like a week before I had the piercing done. But I don't know if that's part of the healing process, or like I said, I drink hot tea. But I have noticed that too. But I do have to make sure I don't lick my lips, because I do know from past history experience, licking your lips, only thing that do is gonna make it dry out even more. But I just have this habit now of licking my lips because they're always dry, 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 dry. So that's day number 7 for me, the dry lips, the pretty much 3.5 on out of 10. I have been taking Tylenol still. I take it 2 tablets in the morning, 2 at 2 o'clock. I may take 2 later on. I have had to use the Kenka on the very tip, because at one point, like I said, with the spikes, it'll hurt. And it just like, you know what, I just need just a little quick relief and keep it moving. So it's more doable. I'm still eating soft foods. I just got me some kind of Greek yogurt spinach dip. I'm gonna try that as an alternative to the chicken salad and the peanut butter, of course. And I also just got me some classic hummus. And I'm still drinking, of course, protein shakes. So I'm gonna see if I'm able to drink more. Well, not drink more, but eat more, and just build up from there. So hopefully I'll be on regular food real soon, because all the food I bought last week prior to getting the piercing, that is fresh food, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone bye-bye. It ended up being trashed, or it something. I had to give it away or something, because you can only keep it in the fridge for so long, and it started to spoil. So money's down the toilet. But it is what it is. So I don't see that much white stuff on it anymore. So I guess it's pretty much um just healing up. That's all it's really doing. I'm not eating anything spicy or anything like that. I'm able to talk a little bit more. Certain words I still have problem with, but we'll see. We're now going into day number 8. So like I said, as long as I feel this, I'll keep doing this. So till then, talk to you tomorrow. Hello, hello, hello. It's me. I'm back for another one. Update of my sneakers. It is now day number 8. Well, finally, I can finally say the pain level is between a 1 and a 2 on day number 8. The most it is, all honesty, the most it has really gotten today is possibly a tolerable 2. So I don't know how much more longer I'm gonna go with this. I don't know if I'm gonna take it all the way down to just 1 and I'm done, or I'm gonna just be like, you know what, no more pain, I'm good, at least for 24 hours. So today, I really haven't been eating much of anything. I'm finna go try to eat something now that I've finally gotten home. I have done a lot of talking, so it is more of a 2 right now, because I had just got through coming home from class, and I was talking all the way through it. Talking a little bit at work, still kind of 2-ish. I still have the waves of the pain where it'll be like, it's like an annoying constant something that I know something's going on, but it's not like hurting. But every now and then I would get like a spike where it's like, ooh, yeah, I can feel it. Ooh, yeah, I can feel it. Haven't seen too much of the white stuff on there today. I haven't really been looking at it too much. I just looked at it before I did this recording for today. But my talking seemed like it's almost back to normal. There is like certain words I still can't say because it catches on the back of my tongue. Where I'm used to putting my tongue behind my teeth. Now the bar is there that's catching it. So, that's when I might get like some of them spikes of like, oh yeah, I forgot. It's not well yet. But it kind of reminds me of when I had my septum pierced, where the pain stopped hurting until I actually, kind of wiggled my nose. And I'm like, oh, yeah, it still hurt. So it's not quite at that phase yet where it's not hurting anymore. But right now I'm at a tolerable 2, so I can actually deal with it. So that's it. Real short, real quick. That's it for me. Day number 8. I will see you all tomorrow with another follow-up. Hello. It's me. It's the day we've been waiting for. It is day number 9 with my Snickers. Well, here we are. We have made it through all the pain, all the discomfort, and we finally made it to where majority of the day it was at a 0, but talking too much, like I've said all the way through, when it's healing, talking is not your friend. It might have hit maybe a 1, and that was just like, oh yeah, it hurt. That's right, it's tender. Oh yeah, you just pierced your tongue. Oh, okay. But then what we got to do next? So yeah, that's what we are now. Right now it's like 0.5, 0.25 more like it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and call it quits. I'm not gonna vlog tomorrow on it. I'm gonna go ahead and put all these videos together to make one consolidated video and get ready to shoot it out to the public so that everyone else can see my journey of me getting my tongue pierced with my snake eyes. So all the white is gone. It just looked like a regular old piercing. I have certain times, of course, like bumping it, biting something crunchy on it, that kind of thing. Of course, it's not well, but at least it's where when I'm resting, I'm zeroed out. I'm not really feeling it. I may get like oh yeah, that's right. It's still kind of new, but it's not enough for me to vlog it for tomorrow. So I'm just gonna call it quits for today. But that's it for me, day number 9. So make sure you like, comment, and share my video. Until next time, bye.
I don't need like to get it poppin', but these bitches in my business call me ultra choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you